Okay, super writers. Today we should be able to dive in and finish up our Mo Willems Elephant and Piggy books. And then you should be able to go and share it with somebody, and we'll work on revisions tomorrow. Okay? So first, let's go ahead and get started. So let me review what I worked on yesterday. I used my plan to help me write the first page, and I used the exact same page that I had done in my plan, which is why it's important to make a good, detailed plan. So I've got my page 1. I even put a little page number on it yesterday so that I remember this is my first page. Then I went on to the middle of my story, which I had done 2 planning pages on the middle of my story. But I decided that I wanted Piggy to have 2 different pages of going and searching for people. So on this page, number 2, she says, "I do not see anyone anywhere." And then on my second Piggy page, I see that she is confused. And I picked this picture because this is Piggy looking confused. And she says, "I am confused." Okay? So now in my story, I need to work on some of my elephant pages, some pages of Gerald. The 2 pages that were on the printout document of Gerald are this page with Gerald closing his eyes and just kind of like looking happy. And then this page with Gerald looking really happy. So I don't like either one of those for Gerald running around and being confused and then finally finding someone who tells him it's a holiday. So I'm going to draw my own Gerald for these. So when I'm drawing Elephant or Piggy, I like to look at a picture of one of them so that I kind of know what it looks like. So I'm going to use this picture over here so that I've got Elephant there and I can kind of see what he looks like. If you don't like to do this, don't worry about it. It's just what I like to do so that I can kind of see what I'm drawing. If you don't have the printout pages, no big deal. You can pull up a picture on a computer or an iPad, or so many of you have the Elephant and Piggy books at home. You can definitely use that as well. So I'm going to draw a picture. I want Gerald to look a little bit concerned. And then on my page with Gerald, I'm going to add a friend that's going to let him know that it's a holiday, right? Because that was what I had in my plan. Again, keeping consistent with the plan. You want your plan right in front of you, like I have on my computer. You can't see because I'm filming on my computer too, but I always want to be looking at that as I'm writing my story so that I know where I'm going and what's going on. Okay, so here I go, drawing Gerald and a friend. So I drew Gerald and a friend, and I drew some speech bubbles for them to write in. So I'm going to draw Gerald saying, "Do you know where everyone is?" Make sure I leave a space. You know where everyone is. And is that a statement that I need a period for? Nope, that's a question. So I'm going to go ahead and add a question mark, and I'm going to make it a speech bubble because he's saying that. And I'm going to have this little friend, it's kind of like a mouse friend, I'm not even sure who it is, say, "Yes." And an exclamation point, because yes can be a sentence by itself. So yes, exclamation point, it is. And I'm going to make up a holiday because remember in the Elephant and Piggy books, there's been a piggy holiday. There have been lots of different things. So yes, it is or day. Yes, it is s'more day. That way they can have s'mores at their party. I'm going to make it into a speech bubble like they're talking. And then I'm going to draw Gerald saying, "Oh," and a speech bubble. Now, we haven't talked about this, but sometimes in Mo Willems books, when he needs characters to speak more than once, they have more than one speech bubble, right? So this is my first one. Remember I told you can write little numbers in them so people know what to read first. First, second, and then this is my third one to read. And this in my book is going to be page number 4. So now I need a page where Elephant and Piggy are talking because they are going to be talking about having their party, right? Elephant just found out what it is, and he's going to tell Piggy what is going on in their party. So I'm going to look back at some of the printed off pages. Oh, can't be just Gerald by himself. So this one, she looks really happy. Ooh, I like this one where Elephant and Piggy are talking together, or maybe this one. So I'm going to pick this one to use. And so I'm going to write Piggy for Elephant. Piggy, G-G-E. It is or day. And an exclamation point because he's excited to tell Piggy that. And on the Piggy bubble, Piggy's going to say, oh. U, et, s, a, v. And remember, have is a word with that vase prop E so that Vicky's vase of violets doesn't fall over. Have a, p, r, t, e. Let's have a party, okay? And then that's my page number 5. And then I'm going to write my last page. And I'm going to use the one where Piggy just looks so excited. And I'm going to write Elephant because remember I told you that top bubble is the important one. And I'm going to draw a thought bubble to Elephant because I'm going to let him have a thought and say, Piggy has, make sure I'm leaving those spaces, good, g, d, I, d, e, s. Piggy has good ideas. And Piggy's going to say out loud, I love s'more day. I, make sure I leave those spaces, u, v, with a vase prop E on it, s, or d, a, period. So now that is page number 6, and my book is all finished and ready to read. Now, since I'm done, I am going to add some color to Gerald and Piggy. So I've got my Gerald color and my Piggy color. And then I'm going to take my book and I'm going to go read it to my mom or my dad and see what they think about my Elephant and Piggy book. Make sure that you take your time with your writing today. So if you don't finish your book today, don't worry about it. I'm giving you tomorrow to finish it as well. So take your time, make sure you finish, make sure that it looks how you want it to look, and then go share it with your mom or your dad or your sister or your cousin or your uncle or your brother or your neighbor if they are allowing you to share it with them, and get some suggestions and see what they really like about it, and then maybe see if there's something that you want to change in it. We do all of our writing in pencil, right? So you can draw Elephant and Piggy and draw them in pencil and then color them in crayon. But make sure that you write in pencil. That way, if you want to go change something, you can after you hear a suggestion of somebody else, okay? Have fun with your writing, and I cannot wait for us to share them when we get together again.